Hey Marcus,
What's going on?
are you watching the Super Bowl this weekend?
Of course, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. What about you?
I'm not rooting for anyone. I just watched for the halftime show and the commercials.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really excited for the weekend this year.
I only care about the halftime show. Don't show me the game, only the commercials. Don't care if it's Tom Brady or Mahomes. Wanna see commercials from Geico, maybe Doritos or Progressive or Allstate. Yeah, last year we saw Shakira and J-Lo. They put on a show, it was outstanding. Couldn't tell you the score they did in Miami. Sponsored by Pepsi. With the weekend's gonna be crazy. With the weekend's gonna be crazy, yeah. I'm ready for the Super Bowl.
And I'm ready for the halftime show.
And are you ready for the best Friday ever, Bishop Gorman?
Because
Bgtv is coming at you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Bishop Gorman.
I'm Hunter Mark.
And I'm Ashley Kuckler.
And this is Bgtv. Today is Friday, February 5th, and early this week it was Groundhog Day.
Unfortunately, the groundhog did see its shadow, so get ready to hunker down for another 6 weeks of winter.
As you all know, February marks the start of Black History Month.
This year, Bishop Gorman has implemented the Black Student Union as a new club at Gorman. John Purdy and Xander Clinton met with the co-presidents of the club to show us some achievements that African Americans have made in politics.
Because February is Black History Month, we went to the Black Student Union to find out how black politicians in the past had an impact on today's world.
This is Kamala Harris. On January 20th, 2021, she was sworn in as America's first black female vice president, but she couldn't have gotten to where she is without walking the trail that was blazed by these black men and women. Charlotta Bass was the first black woman to be nominated for vice president in 1952. Thurgood Marshall was the first black Supreme Court justice appointed in 1967. Shirley Chisholm was the first black female congresswoman elected in 1968. Barack Obama was America's first black president elected in 2008 and then again in 2012. Without these and the many other black men and women of yesterday, Kamala Harris would not be making black and American history today.
I'm John Purdy, reporting for Bgtv.
Thanks, guys. Now it's time for my second favorite thing about this month, the Super Bowl.
BGTV's very own Becky Harpling is here to show us how to do Super Bowl the right way. Let's check it out.
I got the chance to virtually interview Dr. Sandhya Wahi on how to have a COVID-safe Super Bowl gathering.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sandhya Wahi. I'm a general internist and professor of internal medicine at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas School of Medicine. One of the upcoming things, of course, is the Super Bowl, and the CDC has put out guidelines on how to have a safe Super Bowl. They, of course, do recommend that people only stay with people who live in their own household. So if you do want to enjoy the Super Bowl with friends, the CDC put out some recommendations. One, they recommended having a virtual party with your friends by wearing your team's favorite colors or having the team logo in your home and decorating your house accordingly and having your friends do the same. Two, consider making some appetizers or family treats that you enjoy during the Super Bowl. Share those recipes with friends of yours and have them make them as well so you can enjoy them together but separately. The third recommendation was to consider either a text group chat to enjoy the game together, or maybe a Google Meet, which you can do through various venues, and enjoy the game and discuss it as you're watching them separately. If you're going to go to a watch party, it's better to have a projector outside and stay at least 6 feet away from people who don't live with you. In an average size home, you want it to be a smaller gathering, really limited as much as possible, ideally less than 10. Wear a mask and stay at least 6 feet from other people. Don't recommend serving food buffet style, because if somebody sneezes, talks, gets their droplets onto the food, that could become a problem. And so really want to have individual servings for each individual. So ideally, try to avoid going to a party and keep it virtual, and hope you have a great time watching the Super Bowl.
I'm Becky Harpling reporting for Bgtv.
Thanks, Becky. You absolutely tackled that. Speaking of sports here at Gorman are ramping up again. Hunter, you play baseball, right?
Yeah, I dabble in the arts. You could say I'm the best hitter on the team, but I don't like to brag.
Well, Hunter, Vanch Chandra is going to give us some insight on sports on campus and the excitement that goes along with them. Vanch?
What's up, Gorman? Today we're going to be checking out what's new in sports. Let's go. What's the best sport to watch right now?
Well, you know, I'm a basketball guy, so I'm a little sad that we didn't get to have a season. I'm excited to watch some lacrosse this year because I don't get to see lacrosse games very often.
Thank you. What are your thoughts on track and field?
It's a pretty cool sport. You guys should come out and try it out. We're state champions in 2019, so we want to make sure to have at least an opportunity to get that for next year. So come out and join in, guys.
Thank you. Look at him go. Okay. So fast. What are your thoughts on track and field?
You know,
we got a lot of new players we're excited about. Super excited for the season. Can't wait to win every game this year. Yep.
so what's new with our team is we got a lot of new freshmen, so much freshmen. We don't have that much seniors anymore, and we still have the same kids from our sophomore year and freshman year as of last year.
Are you the best on the team?
Yes, I am.
Respect.
Thank you.
Thoughts on volleyball?
This year we're planning on doing practices and possibly some scrimmages against some other teams like Faith. So it should be fun.
Thank you. Let's check it out. That was pretty cool. I'm Bunch, and I'm reporting for Bgtv.
Thanks, Vanch. While we're still on the topic of sports, we're going to kick the baseball over to Carson Sadler for sports. Carson, catch!
What's up, Bishop Gorman? A lot of stuff has been happening with sports this week, so let's dive right in. Sports are back. The baseball team recently came back from a tournament in Arizona. They are continuing to play in a club league. Good job, boys. Other sports are practicing at Gorman as well. Softball is in full swing. Women's volleyball team, the reigning state champs, are starting practice back up along with the men's volleyball team. The men's lacrosse team also recently came back from a tournament in Arizona, dominating the field. Also, women's lacrosse is starting practices back up after school. Our football team is continuing to grind. Let's expect games coming in the future. Now for some local sports. Our Golden Knights take the ice today and Sunday versus the LA Kings. Go Knights, go! Also, the biggest game of the year is this Sunday. The Kansas City Chiefs play Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Place your bets, people. That's all I have for today. I'm Carson Sadler. Catch you next time, BG.
Thanks, Carson. Nice job.
In case you haven't heard, this week is Catholic Schools Week. From Instagram challenges to the Senior Day reflection, Carson Sadler, Aiden Nyhoff, Nick, and Alex Fonte put together a recap video showing us the beauty of Catholic Schools Week.
This week was Catholic Schools Week, and Bishop Gorman celebrated it in many different ways. Monday was celebrating our community. I talked to Mr. Sayer to find out how our outreach programs have adapted to the current times.
So in order to not put anyone in an uncomfortable position, or in order to, make sure that they're okay and feeling safe with still acquiring service hours, we've offered several opportunities for you to be able to get even direct service hours, essentially without even having to leave the comfort of your own home.
Tuesday is celebrating our students, so I asked some faculty and teachers to see what makes a good student.
The one trait every great student has is enthusiasm. What makes a good student is having intellectual curiosity.
What makes a good student is when they participate online.
Wednesday was celebrating our nation. Mr. Fish told me the role religion played during his time in the military.
It was very comforting at times to be able to turn to the chaplain and be able to have a talk, or on Sunday after a long week, be able to go to Mass out on the field and just to pray and kind of bring yourself back together during some of the tougher times when you're working so hard and questioning things.
Thursday was celebrating vocations, so I asked some students some Father Bill trivia questions.
What church did Father Bill previously attend before moving to Holy Spirit?
I think it was Christ the King.
Before coming to Holy Spirit, I was at Christ the King Catholic Church.
Good job. Yeah. Nice. What year did Father Bill become a priest?
1974.
I was ordained in 1971, 50 years ago.
Oh, that was cool.
Not too bad. Father Bill was the confirmation sponsor to which late night show host?
Jimmy Kimmel.
I was the confirmation sponsor for Jimmy Kimmel.
Correct.
Really?
Nice job, yeah.
Gorman students would be nowhere without our teachers. Let's say thank you to a few of them.
Thank you, Mr. Radzak.
Thank you, Mr. Chris.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Gus. Because he's very funny and understanding. Thank you, Mr. Gus.
This is Carson Sadler.
And this is Aiden Nyhoff.
Reporting for Bgtv.
Thanks, you guys.
Well, that's all we have for this week's show. We hope you have a great, safe, and fun weekend.
I'm Hunter Mark.
And I'm Ashley Kuckler.
And this is your
BGTV.